Hello, welcome back. So I'm doing a quick recap for you. 10 minutes max. Um, so 27th of March, Monday, day 5. Just a recap of my perspective. Now, you got to remember, I'm Team Gwyneth. I'm Team Gwen. I'm Team Paltrow. Let's go! I wasn't at the start, but now I 100% am. So, right, the day started off in a kerfuffle. It was bizarre. So I logged on 8 o'clock Mountain Time, which is about 3 o'clock UK time, because the judge said he would meet everyone at that time, but he never did. They met up about 3:45, and they were talking about articles to put in and this and that, loads of rubbish. But the interesting thing was that on Friday, if you remember, the 24th of March, they found a link for something, but they didn't say what. So we were all like, whoa, hello, what's this for? It's actually a link for the meetup group. So, yeah, okay, it's something, but it's not the GoPro video, is it? But yeah, apparently someone watching on YouTube or whatever, probably one of my viewers, because we're intelligent, not we are. So probably one of our, probably Big Mike, I imagine, found out how to access it and sent it to the defense. It was like, hey, here you go, you can go into the group. So that's bizarre. And apparently on Friday, Terry accessed it as well and changed the password and everything on it. So I'm not accusing Terry of doing anything. I don't know what happened, but now we have access to the meetup group, which I was like, oh yes, let's go. Turns out, so far anyway, who cares? It was nothing. So anyway, we get back to that now. So that's what that was. There was a lot of excitement in the morning, thinking, "Oh, here we go!" And then all of a sudden, Terry was going to be testifying, so I was going to be excited. Also, there was a snow blaze or something in the mountain area, wherever they are. So there's a delay. So we didn't start really till nearly 9:30. And this judge, I love this judge. I think he's my favourite judge so far, because he's just doesn't mess about, doesn't lose his cool, just straight. And I think the lawyers really respect him because he's very fair and very down the line. So I like him a lot. And he's always started on time, and I like that. So I can imagine he was a little bit like, come on, Snow, get away. We've got a late start. But anyway, so Terry goes on. And obviously, look, Terry goes on. He looks like everyone said, the doctor said he would look. He would look hygienic, he would look smart, he would look intelligent, he would look all these things. And he did. Bit of tears from Terry, so he's taught his daughter as well, or they taught him well, I'm not sure. Like, as I said, I'm Team Gwyn. I do not believe anything that Terry said. I think a lot of the symptoms that he is suffering from is old age. I don't think, and I don't think he's 100% lying. I do think, he did obviously get hurt, but I do think this 100% for me is a money grab. And I don't think it's just Terry. I think his daughters are right behind it as well, the two of them. Now, as I said, I'm Team Gwyn, so don't like it. So, from that, he obviously first hour and a bit is going to be fine because it's all prosecution. He's a little bit confused here and there, but essentially they got through it. It was a little bit late, and you could see the defense lawyer he was pissed because they got 7 witnesses. Do you know what I mean? And they were going to start at 9 o'clock with their witnesses, but that's not happening. So then the defense came on, and do you know what? I genuinely thought Mr. Cranky, snarky guy, lawyer, did really well. I thought he got a lot out of Terry, and I thought they broke up for a break when Terry got emotional because I think Terry was about to break down. I think he was about, you could see he was shaking, he was getting angry, he was getting redder. I think he does not like to be accused of lying. So I was like, whoa, here we go, drama. Love a bit of drama. But no, lunch came and they were like, well, I'm not bringing you back because I've got my own witnesses. It took an hour and a half break. An hour and a half break for lunch. Jesus. But anyway, as I say, do not believe Terry one bit. He's going to come back probably Wednesday or Thursday to finish off everything. But I don't even think they need to bring him back. As I say, I don't believe him. I won't bother. Just say, nah, we've heard enough now. Thank you. So we had a ski instructor in. He's been a ski instructor for 44 years, and his wife's been a ski instructor for 50 years. So he knows the area. He knows everything. He's top notch. In the chat, we were all talking. Is he going to be buff? Is he going to be this? Is he? The girls were like, "What? Ski instructor?" They were a bit disappointed, but I thought he was a fine young man, or old man. I like this witness a lot. I thought he was very concise. He knew what he was doing. They used illustrations, which I thought was funny. But he knew everything. He kept the same story, and he was very honest. I did not see the crash, but I heard it, and I saw Terry coming down, going from side to side. I even said Terry's an exceptional skier, excellent skier. We found out a lot of stuff about that day, I felt that was the truth. Now, the defence are trying to spin it that it's a money, you're protecting Gwyneth Paltrow because she pays a lot of money for ski instructors and, for staying over there with you guys, and in a way they try to portray as a money grab from Gwyneth, from the resort on Gwyneth. And this guy's not lying. This guy, he's a straight shooter. And even when the defence were really putting pressure on him, going, why didn't you put these notes down? Why didn't you not put a report in, incident report? He was like, there's no incident. He said he was fine. Then we had, after all that, we had the person that took him down. She was looking after him, and basically she said, look, he was a little bit shaken up, but he said he was fine. So I've got no issues. Craig was with him. Craig was talking more than the guy. She didn't feel like there was any panic about him. He never said he knocked his head. He never said anything that he's in massive pain, just a little bit sore on the side of the ribs. So again, a little bit with nothing, Berger. I thought she was a good witness for the defence. Again, the plaintiff side tried to demolish her, but failed. If you've been honest about it and stuff, you got receipts, so it doesn't really matter. You can try and trick people up as much as you want, but if you tell the truth, it doesn't really matter. You can't trip someone up. So I think these witnesses were really good. And then lastly, we had the manager of the a lot of the staff there about looking after some of the patrols and some of those staffing people. And he was just, again, straightforward. There's no log of it. It's not an incident because our patrol went down there. He said there was nothing wrong with him, so we didn't log it. I mean, that makes sense, because if you log every nook and cranny, then you're just going to be there all day logging stuff. You can't. You've got to be, or you log stuff. And my background is in like health and safety and stuff like that, in activities. Not specifically skiing, but in activities. So if you note down every knock, you're just creating paperwork for no reason. You just put stuff down that's serious, that can come back and bite you. Again, they tried to spin it as resort's fault and they're getting paid a lot of money, and he was like, we're standard money. She pays the same amount as anybody else. You pay for quality. We wouldn't lie on behalf of Gwyneth Paltrow. So there's that. Now, he's still got another 10 minutes to do today on the 28th. The defence is panicking now because they're like, we've got so many witnesses now, we're going to have to not put witnesses on the stand. And the judge is like, well, that's your problem, not mine. And the judge actually confirmed that on Thursday, and that's not confirmed, but he said it looks like on Thursday they'll have 2.5 hours to finish questioning, if they have anything, and for both sides to do closing arguments. So it looks like they both will have about an hour each. And then the jury are going to go and deliberate. I was like, this is going to be over quickly. So we might even have a decision. I think we have a decision back either that day or certainly by Friday. But as I say, Team Gwyn, yeah. So I can't see how they're going to give this guy the money. I said on my stream, I said, the judges give the $1 to Gwyneth now and say, there you go. Sorry for wasting your time. And we'll make sure that they pay for all your bills for the lawyers. What a complete waste of time. I can't stand that why she didn't settle. It's a joke. Anyway, I said 10 minutes. It's just over 10 minutes now. So with that, let's go. See you later. Ta-ra, guys.